Hey Aries, welcome to your February 2025 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. Hope you're doing well. You did pull this North Node card. It says the future here. And the North Node is all about creating a better future, building a better future for yourself. And the North Node in astrology, it's almost like it pulls you to make changes in your external world. So I feel like you're feeling very pulled here to start moving in the direction of building a better future here for yourself. And North Node also deals with like your destiny and your purpose. So I see you here really trying to align with what's going to be the best here for your future, like for your future or your purpose here. You pulled this, be clear on what you want, put action to your goals, make them a reality here. Yeah, and I would say this is definitely also very connected to this North Node card, the future, to where in order to make something a reality, it's like we have to really, take control of things. And I get that you could be somewhat disorganized at this time, or feeling disorganized, or even feeling disoriented here. But I do sense here that you have this very strong urge to start putting action to your goals, because I almost kind of get you that you're tired of sitting in that fantasy about things. It's like you're really wanting to see things materialize and unfold in front of you. Yeah, you pulled this air card here as well. And air is an element that deals with reinvigoration or invigoration, inspiration. So I definitely get here that you're wanting to create a more inspired future for yourself here. And you could be feeling at this time inspired to, create that ideal future here for yourself. And the North Node right now in the astrology is in Pisces, and Pisces is a sign that deals with being idealistic, right? It deals with our dreams, our visions. And so that North Node there, really wanting to create a better future, with it being in Pisces, it's creating the future in which you're really imagining, right? So let's see here. Yeah, you pulled the Ten of Wands here for the overall energy, and I'll show you the cards for the tarot as well. But the Ten of Wands could be, it's the burden of responsibility. It's like picking up the responsibility that's required, right, to really make your dreams and goals come true. And with the Chariot being here in your challenge, I feel like that's exactly what you're trying to do. The Chariot is a card that deals with triumph and success. And so I see here that you're really trying to have a victory. You're really trying to succeed. You're really trying to triumph here. And the Ten of Wands here, and I'm just going to pull the rest of these cards and then we'll jump into it. But the Ten of Wands, yeah, I like this. You're showing up in a very strong position here in the outcome. But with the Ten of Wands being here for the overall energy, yeah, the Ten of Wands, it comes with challenge. It comes with hard work. Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. It's when you pick up responsibility, or you pick up, like for instance, if you want to start a business, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you just want to start any type of project or just anything new, it does require commitment with the Ten of Wands. And so the Ten of Wands is a commitment to something, right? So that means you have to take on the responsibility, take on all the obligations. But the Ten of Wands says if you truly believe in it, it will be worth it, right? It will pay off. You have the Nine of Cups here in your current energy at this time. And I see this as you here really coming into alignment with your vision with the Nine of Cups. Like I see you here contemplating, meditating, and even daydreaming or dreaming about what you want your future to be. And that's sort of what the Nine of Cups is. Yes, it's wish fulfillment, but it also is wanting to make a wish, right? Or wishing for something. And I think you know exactly what it is here that you're wishing for, but it's just about moving forward, right? Moving forward with your plans. And I think that's symbolic here with the Chariot being here in the challenge. It's like you're trying to move forward, right? You're trying to triumph, you're trying to succeed, right? Overcome obstacles, hurdles, or just get back into alignment, right? Get back on your path here with the Chariot. You do have the King of Pentacles here as the advice, and it sucks feeling stuck, right? The Chariot being in the challenge. It sucks feeling stuck. It sucks not having, direction and purpose, or feeling a lack of meaning, or just not really knowing which way to go. And so I definitely do see your struggle here. And the one thing about the Chariot is that it really is the Chariot deals with willpower. So we have to engage our willpower. But if we're going through hard things, or if we're going through difficulty, it's very hard to engage your willpower or keep your willpower engaged. So it does test you here. But I think, you know, the one thing here that I see that to avoid with the Chariot is the Chariot can be procrastination in a way in which you don't do anything to move forward. The Sphinx on the Chariot represent yin and yang, and so it is about balance. And sometimes we can get so pulled into negativity that we have to use our conscious will to, you know, pull things back in the opposite direction. And I think that's what you're having to do. You're having to be very conscious about keeping your goals alive and putting things into motion here, or keeping things into motion. Because the King of Pentacles, you want to make them a reality, and that's your advice. The King of Pentacles is, now's the time for you to become the master of your material reality. So the King of Pentacles says, focus on your own quality of life. He's only focused on his quality of life, right? His stability, his foundation, and he's trying to make it the best he can make it. You did pull the Justice card here in the future position. Yeah, and I would say the Justice card is about discernment here. But the Justice card also says what you put in is exactly what you'll get back, and that's symbolic with the scales that she holds. So it's like what you put in is exactly what you're gonna get back. And so the Sword is like, have strong discernment with what you choose to invest your energy and your time into, because that's exactly what will manifest. And I always say that the Justice card it's the cosmic scales of balance, right? So you're like a cosmic warrior here, Aries, and your sword is your discernment, and the scales is understanding what you reap is basically what you sow. Like what you put in is what you get out. And so I do see you here moving forward with very strong discernment. But I always see this card too, especially I always say this about the Justice card and the Nine of Cups, and it's in your reading, that it is the energy of law of attraction, right? What you put in is exactly what you'll get back, right? So your thoughts, energies, actions, deeds are all being weighed out on the scales, right? The universe's scales, right? And what you reap is what you sow, or what you sow is what you reap, right? So, and I think here for you though, the King of Wands in the outcome position, I think you're destined here for power and influence here with the King of Wands. And I also see the King of Wands as a trailblazer, a visionary, right? Someone who really defines their own path and walks it. And not only that, like fulfills their vision, fulfills their mission. You did pull the Queen of Swords here in the position of the good stuff here. And I would say this Queen of Swords is you here showing up with more discernment, right? That sword there. And I also see the Queen of Swords as clarity, confirmation. You're comprehending something on a deeper level. And so we'll see what that is here. But you did pull the Death card here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, I kind of get here that sometimes the Death card, what I'm picking up intuitively in your read is that you're going through a transformation, obviously, with the Death card, because the Death card is symbolic of transformation. So I definitely get here that you're going through transformation and change. That can be difficult, but in a way I see here that you're ready like you're ready. You've gone through that transformation. Like you've gone through that deep metamorphosis, and now this is the rebirth of things here. And also Death card as well says, let go of things from the past, especially if they're not serving you anymore. You have this Four of Cups here. This is in your hopes here, and I just think you're really just hoping to get unstuck. I see this as being stuck, and that's exactly what this person is going through on this card, is feeling stuck, and that cup is trying to show up. Or they could just be totally not seeing the cup, or they could be totally not seeing the opportunity that's right in front of them, not seeing the golden opportunity that's right in front of them now that they can take advantage of, because he's focused on only the negative. Clarify the Queen of Swords, you did pull the Devil card. And I would say, yeah, the good thing here is that you're starting to get more clear here, and you're also starting to understand the Devil card is discipline, understanding that you have to be more disciplined and more structured here. And because of that, I think that's what is going to be really helping you here. Clarify the Ten of Wands for the overall energy. You pulled the Three of Wands, yeah. And the Three of Wands is about your journey. Yes, it's about your ships coming in, but it's about your ships coming in on your journey. Right, so I do sense here that your ships are coming in, the rewards and the results are coming in, but there's still a lot more to unfold on your journey. And so Three of Wands, Ten of Wands, for the overall energy, this is about your journey in life, your mission, your purpose, your dharma, things that you came here to do in this lifetime. And so the Ten of Wands would be, it's about fulfilling those things, and sometimes it gets very difficult on our journey. Clarify the Four of Cups here. You have the World card. Yeah, and this is in your position of your hopes and your fears. And I also get that there may be some more fears coming up at this time. Like, I think you're hoping for the World card is symbolic of achievement, being able to, the world is the completion of the journey, like the full completion of it, right? And the rewards of it. And so I think that's what you're hoping for. But the Four of Cups, one thing that you're fearing is you may be fearing like you're wasting time, or maybe you missed your opportunity, or you'll never be able to, get what it is that you want. But I think that's illusions. The cups deal with water, and water can distort things, right? And it can really mess with our imagination, right? It can really distort our perception. So I would, not fall victim to fear here. Clarify the Nine of Cups in your current energy. You pulled the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I think you're definitely wishing for something new here, wishing to get started creating what you want. Because again, the Ace of Pentacles, this right here, it says, be clear on what you want, put action to your goals, make them a reality. And the Ace of Pentacles is about creating something new or bringing something new into reality. And the Nine of Cups is about the wishing, hoping, wanting. And so I'm seeing you here knowing exactly what you want, like I said. And now it's just about figuring out a way how you can go about creating it. Also, too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. Any questions you have or anything that you're going through, I'll be, I'm here to help. So if you want to book a reading, that link is down below. I'm going to increase the prices here pretty soon, so make sure you take advantage of it. Clarify the Chariot and the Challenge. You have the Four of Pentacles, yeah. And the Four of Pentacles is about conquering something, getting power and influence, or getting into a very strong position. And I think that's exactly what you're trying to do here, but that's the challenge. Also, Four of Pentacles as well. You could be wondering how you're going to go about creating your plan, or how you're going to go about fulfilling your plan here. But sometimes with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you don't need to have all the answers or even have everything you need. It is just about setting things forth into motion. Clarify the Justice card here. Clarify the Justice card in the future position. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Both cards have a lot to do with karma because they both have the scales, right? Six of Pentacles and the Justice card. So you're reaping what you're sowing here. And I think what you are reaping is some form of an increase here. So increasing your prosperity, money, good karma. Deeds paying off here, getting recognition, rewards. But the Justice card does say, if you're not careful, if you're not having strong discernment and you're not investing into the right things, then, it can be the exact opposite, right? It's like you could, not get the results that you want. But from what I'm seeing, I think you're moving in the direction of getting the results that you want. Clarify the King of Wands in the outcome position. You pulled the King of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you can't have, these are one of the two strongest cards when it comes to the court cards in the tarot. And I think this is you. It's your temperament here. King of Wands, King of Swords is King of Wands is all about being confident and being in your authority. King of Swords is about being focused and concentrated. So I see you here with this energy is helping you definitely succeed. Clarify the King of Pentacles as your advice. You pulled the High Priestess here. You know, the High Priestess talks about exploring the mysteries. If there's these deep things that you're intrigued by, right, dreams and visions or aspirations that you have, the High Priestess says, pull the veil back and start discovering those things. Start going into those things more deeper. And almost in a way, the High Priestess and the Justice card are counterparts, in which the High Priestess deals with the Akashic records, and so does the Justice card. So it deals with the field, right? It deals with the metaphysical, the field. And so, and it's how you influence the field with your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, words, deeds. And ultimately, that's what shapes your reality, the King of Pentacles. And so your advice is you can really shape your reality the way you want it to be. But it is just about being aware, the High Priestess, and being receptive to understanding like how powerful you actually are when it comes to influencing your reality. Clarify the Death card in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. You pulled the Page of Swords here. Yeah, I think you could be getting into things here that you once you could be reopening things or getting back into things here that you once put down like a long time ago, right? So you can be going more deeper into old things here. But I think this Death card it's transformation and change. And I just did a horoscope breaking down this week's astrological energy. And I talked about this new moon being in Aquarius, which is actually today when we're doing your reading. And the Page of Swords here with the Death card is very Aquarian. So the Page of Swords is the revolutionary in the tarot. So I think you're supposed to be a revolutionary here, Aries. And I think with all this change that is happening, the sun coming into Aquarius, new moon in Aquarius with Pluto, Pluto's with Mercury, Page of Swords is also Mercury, right? And it's with Pluto, and it's the Death card is connected to Scorpio, the ruling planet's Pluto, and it all deals with transformation, revolutionary, or a revolution and change. And this is about your own life, like you revolutionizing your own life and your own goals here. And so Page of Swords says, be open and curious to examine new things. The old world or the old way of doing things won't work anymore. And that's the Aquarius energy that everybody's trying to adapt to at this time. It's like, how do we innovate? How do we keep up with things? Because everything is moving so fast. Everything is upgrading so fast. Right? Technology, AI. But you have a lot more power over your reality than you think. And that North Node here is saying to really create the future. Right? Take control of your future. So that's what I got for you, Aries, in your February monthly reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, that link will be down below in the description. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me and the channel. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, be sure to do so. I definitely upload all the time. So if you're newer, you know, you'll get consistent uploads with me. Otherwise than that, Aries, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later.